So, anyways, before I jet off to Maryland, I figure I'd go ahead and give you guys an extra dose since we've just started my daily dose of darkness. Um, so, I'm on the way to Hagerstown, Maryland. I just was notified recently that there's some new laws getting ready to come into place in Maryland itself regarding transgender restrooms, which I find interesting because apparently there was the law that was passed back in 2014 in October known as the Fairness for All Marylanders Act, which does cover, gender identified restrooms, things of that nature. But yet everybody's making a big stink about these new laws. Now, the problem of it is, as many of you may already know, back in March, I had an issue with a restaurant in Hagerstown back in March 2015. Where were those laws to protect me then? Because I went to use the ladies' room, was refused by management at the establishment, and then was forced to use the men, where I could have been assaulted if not for good friends that were there. And I had pursued that up and down. I mean, granted, yes, I managed to make some leeway, get some compensation for it, and fight back and prove a point. Unfortunately, that business did close eventually, so I don't know if lesson was learned or not. But the thing of it is where were the laws then? I had to do all the legwork. A lot of the people that I went through, such as the Maryland Civil Commission on Civil Rights, had no clue on how to pursue it. I had to push. I had to yell. I had to scream. And many of you already know I'm low budget, low maintenance as is, so I don't have a whole lot of money lying around to get a pro bono lawyer or anything of that nature. Then recently, as of this last March, seems like March, even though it's my eldest son's birthday, just doesn't seem to be like my best time of year because I recently lost my job. Where were those protections to protect me as a person back then? Because to be honest with you, despite the lies and the allegations that they've cooked up, um, so let's face it, they fired me because I came out and because I pushed to make changes at the workplace to make everything more acceptable. Because the company I had worked for was a large, major international company with locations all across the globe, and we were the only company at the time that wasn't doing pride events. Because everybody wants to say that Hagerstown in and of itself is accepting and understanding. In reality, that's a lie. You push, you try to get things accepted, and you get kicked back. And that's the thing. I'm still fighting and working on that now because, again, lawyers don't come cheap. But it just trips me out because now there's going to be new laws in Maryland. And I'm like, you guys already had laws. Are you guys going to do more to enforce these laws or what? Because at the end of the day, how are you protecting somebody if you have a law out there and then nobody knows how to enforce it or nobody knows how to police it if the law is broken? Food for thought.